How's it, everybody? Kelskling here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are taking down Stage 79 once more of the Tamagami Red Zone with the Dragon Ball Seekers mission. Now, it was brought to my attention that obviously a lot of people don't have Goma, so I tried to devise a strategy here that will work absent Goma, and it requires the AGL Vegeta from the 10th anniversary, which I think by now most people have, so I think it's pretty fair to run this. So we're going to put Tech Vegeta in front since he is stunned with the Whis. Now, this strategy does require the use of items, so be aware that, like, this is not our no item run. Our other one is the no item run. We got the no item run. We proved it can be done. No items, right? Now, this is the item to get the mission done without the new units. As you can see, right, with the AoEs, characters like AGL Vegeta are a little risky here, but as long as we're using the Whis, we should be able to manage. Now, we don't have as much attack lowering as we had with our Goma setup, but we do have enough. I mean, we have enough other things happening that, right, once we get to a certain point, we have a lot of explosive burst damage that we will be able to dish out that will help us manage this fight. Oop. Don't want that to happen. All right, there we go. So we get an additional super, right? Like, Tech Golden Frieza is pretty much our only new unit here. And again, he's returned on the step-up banner as well as, well, actually just step-up banner. So I know a lot of people did summon on the step-up banner, so I think it's fair to use him at this point. Okay, so we really don't have a good placement for anyone here. We don't want to keep Path to Power Kid Goku on. I'm going to tell you that right now. We don't want to keep him on. So we're just going to have to let... I think AGL Vegeta can live this super here with the Whis active. 400k, yeah, okay, which is exactly what I need him to do. And I know Daima Goku can live the normals, right? Especially since we've attack lowered last turn. Yeah, there we go, perfect. So it's almost as though he didn't get his raise this turn. Oof, okay, that did a little more than I was hoping it would do, but all right, it's good. We're fine. Okay, and now he does some attacks, right? So again, this is what I realized after completing the Goma mission, right, is that you actually only need 4 Seekers on the team, right? 4 Dragon Ball Seekers will net you a victory here. So, you know, our 4 Seekers are Daima Goku, Path to Power Kid Goku, Grade 8 Vegeta, and then the Tech Golden Frieza and Gogeta. So, right, we've got our 4 Seekers here. Grade 8 Vegeta did it again. Okay, so we can actually... So, funny thing is, we can use his giant form, but we're actually just going to go ahead and use Grade 8 Goku's. We'll save Vegeta's, right? Because yeah, getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku's active is actually far more beneficial to us. So we'll save in case we come back to this second turn, right? We'll save it. All right, nice. No damage there. Excellent. All right, yeah, so we skipped out on the key for the last 2 attacks here, just because we want to prioritize getting that AGL, getting those orbs for healing on once we exit the giant form, which does mean we won't be using Grade 8 Vegeta's active, which, like I said, is fine. That's probably, since we're already canceling the super attack this turn, it's probably best to save it in case we come back around to this turn. All right, excellent. Okay, so he remains sealed. That didn't change. Okay, but I mean, as you can see here, we do. Yeah, we're definitely more than likely. If you look at that attack placement, I don't think I've ever seen that kind of attack placement on. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that kind of attack placement on. There we go. And so we were actually able to get through this turn without using an item. Okay. Yeah, I've never seen an attack placement where he didn't attack in slot 1. That's crazy. Okay, we get an additional super. Yeah, so we're completely safe next turn as well, right? So like we literally just needed that item for turn 1. We're completely safe next turn because we can use well, we could do one of two things, right? We can either use Tech Gogeta's. Oh no, we can't. We can't use the target because we have no extreme type. We don't have 4 extreme types. So actually, yeah. All right, so we're gonna have to use AGL. We're gonna have to use Veku on the next turn. So we're completely protected. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so here's the plan, right? Next turn we use Veku, we clear the turn, we get a little bit of attack lowering. And depending on who's sealed, right, we'll decide who to put in slot 1 on the following turn. We may have to use our second Whis for that one, and if so, that's fine. The purpose here again is getting that. Oh yeah, we're definitely using Veku. But if we switch into Goku, we'll actually be able to attack, right? Because the seal only applies to the Vegeta. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's use Veku here. Let's clear the field for ourselves. Okay, now we could switch into Gogeta. Actually, you know what? That is what we'll do. We'll switch into Gogeta here so we can get damage, right? Although it would be beneficial to attack with, it would be benefit, and then we'll send off Diamond Goku just for that extra protection. So it would be beneficial to attack with Frieza for the attack lowering. I think at this point we really need to start focusing on the damage. So going into Gogeta is probably our best call here. There we go. Perfect, right? So we have the other Gogeta that will be, so assuming we don't kill on the next turn, right, we'll have the other Gogetas active, prepped and ready. Since it'll be beyond turn 5, we can actually just transform straight up into Gogeta, use that active, and get an extra boost. And I believe as long as we get a couple Rainbow Orbs, we should be able to tank Tamagami's Super in slot 1 with Gogeta, and as long as Gogeta isn't the one that's sealed, we got this. We got this. Excellent. Okay, so this is working out. Okay. Beautiful. Okay, and then now Diamond Goku gets a super. Yeah. We'll probably just get the one. Excellent. Okay, well, so much for our plan for Grade 8 Vegeta. So we'll go ahead and we use the Whis. I just don't. I mean, I'm glad the AoEs are over there in slot 3, but I don't know. I'm still a little nervous here. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to 6. Yeah, okay, we'll get 6 with Path to Power Kid Goku. So that will still proc his passive to get the extra damage reduction and boost for the team. There we go. Okay, so he does tank. So again, no problems using items here. The focus is getting the mission done for those of you who are still struggling with Seekers. There we go. Okay, so we're actually doing some decent damage here, though, for real. Get it. Well, nope, no more supers. Aw. Okay, and then now, there we go with Kid Goku. Yeah, Kid Goku's actually only on the 170 here for Gogeta because the Pure Saiyan's lead is only the 170. Excellent. All right, now hopefully we do tank. All right, I was a little worried there. All right, but it is enough to tank, which means we actually did quite a bit of attack lowering, right? Surprisingly, because this is turn 4 Tamagami, by the way, in case you were wondering. Alrighty, so See, I knew it. I knew Gogeta was going to get sealed. All right, whatever. Well, we got 2 active skills here, so let's do this. Let's pop that. Okay, so now everybody will get that support, and then let's pop his active for that extra support. Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I'll take it. Okay. Yeah, look at that. We get the AGL Gogeta KO screen. We don't see that one often. Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is how to complete the Dragon Ball Seekers mission. Stage 79 without any new units, right? With no Goma, no Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? None of those Daima units. You don't have to wait for the anniversary units. With this setup, it can be done, right? Just be prepared to use a Whis and some support memories for that extra damage, but it'll get the job done. And that's really what this is about, right? We did our no item run already. You guys can see that we proved that it was possible to do it no item as long as you have the Goma. But here we are just doing the mission for you guys who couldn't quite clear it yet. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let us know, what team did you use to clear the Dragon Ball Seekers? And did you appreciate the help here? I know many of you guys were asking me to do a run without the Goma because most of you did not summon for him. So I was hoping that I could get this out to help you guys. We still got a bunch of missions, right? We got the Majin Buu Saga mission for the Supreme Magnificent Battle. We got the Grade 8 Power mission for the Red Zone Broly. All of these I know, people need help with, so I wanted to make sure that we got the hardest one out of the way first. And then, of course, we still got to chug away at the LR5 Guys Showcase. So we'll make sure you stay tuned for all of that as we continue prepping for the 11th anniversary. So, guys, that's it for the video. If nothing else, thanks for watching, and aloha.